Hello, this is Lyric Swinton from the Takedown on SI. I am joined by AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm. It is a pleasure to be with you today. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Just rolled out of bed already like this. It's fantastic. Had the whole team come in before I even opened my eyes. But you, I must say, are looking dashing this morning.
Why, thank you. Well, you are a woman of many talents,
Oh, yeah.
and you've starred in many movies, and there's a lot of movies that have recently come out.
Oh, yes.
Are there any that you particularly like more than others?
If I'm not in them, I hate to be rude, but I'm not interested.
Completely understandable. I was in the building when you originally debuted in AEW.
Really? Oh.
And so much has changed since then. You have now held this belt 4 times, and you held it longer than anybody else. Talk a little bit about your journey. You talked about it in the promo with Mercedes about how AEW you became who you feel like you were meant to be.
Well, you saw me on my first little evening, and I was just a little girl then. I was just a little girl in this big world trying to find a way. I am a woman now. I have evolved. I'm quite the woman. So that in of itself has just been the journey. You've all watched me evolve from like this little happy-go-lucky thing that just turned up. Very beautiful, very attractive, of course. And you've watched me take full form. And I'd like to think that the people have had such a lovely time watching this all happen.
Absolutely. And so you talked about being a woman now. Now you are going to be one half of the biggest women's match of all time. As so you've said, being across from Mercedes, you two have a very special history about your career journeys, where you've been and where you're going. Talk about that relationship with Mercedes and what it's going to be like to face off with her this weekend at AEW All In.
Well, we're both very successful women that like to take quite a lot of risks. Now, unfortunately for her, she's taken one too many risks when it comes to me, and she's left a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't like it. She's disrespected me. She keeps jumping out of dark corners and attacking me. That's been lovely. So, on Wednesday on Dynamite, I gave her a little bit of a piece of my mind as a bit of a prelude to what she can expect tomorrow at All In. And tomorrow afternoon, I will be I'll be putting a full stop to her. This is it for her. I'm going to absolutely send her to complete mental breakdown. And I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it because she has not been pleasant. She's not been nice. I do not stand for it, and I'm putting a stop to all this madness.
One recurring theme in the lead up to this big match at All In is you and Mercedes talking about how this could affect young girls and what you want people who are watching this match to take away from it. What is that impact that you want to have on young girls and women who are going to watch this match and be inspired by what you and Mercedes accomplished this weekend?
I'm not sure it will be inspiring. It'll be more of a wake-up call, more of a dose of reality to what you can expect in the big bad world. I cannot guarantee it'll be the greatest women's match of all time that everyone's expecting it to be, but I will say it will be a very violent ordeal. This probably could be my demise. Could die. There's always potential for death in these things, so we must be careful. It's life-changing. I encourage every young girl to take this as an opportunity to stand up for yourself and don't deal with any bullshit, especially with the likes of someone like Mercedes Moné. And, take a risk, take a chance. And, you'll never be as good as me, but you can sure as hell try. You'll never be the star that I am. So perhaps stay in school or learn a trade.
Well, when one of your greatest performances, when you were acting as one of your former selves, you made a return to your old stomping grounds in Stardom, and were doing matches there. What was it like to return after so much time, after accomplishing so much elsewhere?
Oh, I loved it. It was lovely to return back to the land of the rising sun, Japan, Nippon. Lovely, lovely place. It was once a second home to me. So I was reminiscing quite hard when I was there about a lot of things. Mainly the drinking culture, but it was lovely to be back. A lot of good people there. Love Stardom. Love all my Joshi girls, and I would love to go back wherever time permits. But I am a very busy woman.
Speaking of that, Forbidden Doors coming up
Yes.
in London. Is there anybody in Stardom or CMLL or just about anywhere that you have a score to settle with that you might want to rip their tits off?
Oh, that's a tough one because I like to collect as many tits as possible. It's so hard to choose. They're all so nice as well. So any tits available, I'm happy to slap right off.
There's been a lot of talk recently about rumors of AEW Women's Tag Team Championships. Obviously, you are currently very busy as AEW Women's World Champion. However, you and Mina Shirakawa have made an incredible team as of late. What do you think about the possibility of AEW Women's Tag Team Championships in the future?
Well, I can't speak to if it'll ever happen, but it would certainly be nice because I have a lovely tag team partner, my girl, my lovely lady, Mina Shirakawa. I have no doubt in my mind that if there was ever such a thing as women's tag titles, then me and my girl Mina would be the first, of course. But that's very obvious.
Obviously. Obviously. In closing, the Women's Casino Gauntlet. A lot of women have placed their name in the hat. Women that you faced before, women that you haven't faced before since being champion. Chris Statlander at number 1, Megan Bayne at number 2, who you defeated at Dynasty, as well as plenty of other women who have been coming out of the woodworks these last couple of weeks. What are your thoughts on the Women's Casino Gauntlet? Anybody that you're personally excited to see or you're not excited to see? And what is your message to whoever wins?
Stay the hell away from me and watch your step. There's every woman that will be competing in this match. Very, very good, very talented. You'll never be me, but I'll be ready for whoever it is. We have a stacked locker room, as the kids say these days, and a lot of women that are coming after this. A lot of women that want to eat me alive. And I'll just have to be ready, as I always am. I'll just have to be ready to deal with whoever's to come. And there's no specific choice on any of them. They're all very mean. They are. They cause a lot of pain in my life.
Absolutely.
I can't support any single one of them. I can't choose one that I would hope for it to be. Probably the weakest one. I want the weakest one.
You have any thoughts of who's the weakest?
No. They're all pretty good, to be honest. So it's a tough one. But I'm going to try and avoid all of them equally.
I respect that. Thank you so much, Toni. I really appreciate your time, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Not that I need it.
Of course.
But thank you.